Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's American Soccer League game between the AC Crusaders and the visiting Rhode Island Oceaneers. And we are underway. The Crusaders in their black tops with the red sleeves and the white shorts going from left to right here in the first half, and the Rhode Island Oceaneers in their white and blue kits. Meanwhile, we have a break up the right side from Rhode Island, cutting in, cross towards the middle, open man, and a score less than a minute into this match. Rhode Island Oceaneers are on the board with the first movement of the game, and I didn't even get to introduce myself nor Jason Smith in the broadcast booth with me, and we have a score: Rhode Island Oceaneers 1, AC Crusaders nothing.
Yes, Mike.
Welcome to the broadcast, Jason.
Thank you for having me. What a start.
What a start indeed. We don't have starting lineups recorded or anything, and literally, I said less than a minute, but that's probably about 20 seconds into this match, and Rhode Island on the board, 1-0. And needless to say, not the way you want to start.
No, a terrible start for the Atlantic City Crusaders. Not what we expected after such a positive start last week. Just that break out the right-hand side, a great cut ball, and it looks like from first year Rich Stone was unable to track his marker, and number 12 slotting it home from close range.
Number 12, Emerson Barros scores the goal. Rhode Island 1, AC nothing, and the best thing you can say about that is that they've got plenty of time to come back.
Yeah, they've now got 90 minutes to change. It's not the start. Goalkeeper Ryan Gill would have wanted getting back in the team today. He's conceded a goal after 20 seconds, and there's nothing he could have done about that, but hopefully AC Crusaders can bounce back quickly.
Starting lineup for AC, Ryan Gill, as mentioned, is in goal. Defensively, Rich Stone, Ahmed El Gayer, Michael Monticchio, and Kyle Martin. Midfield consists of Adam Sternberger, Julian Barrios, Rodney Aguirre, and Mitch Girardi. And we have an incident here. Referee checking with his linesman. I think we are ready to resume play with a throw-in from the near side from number 6, Carlos Demora. Actually, it's going to be a free kick. The rest of the starting lineup: Frank Twentyboa and Daji Fritas for AC. A new player, Mitch Girardi, just coming in, signed last night. Coming right into the starting lineup, wearing number 6, and we shall see. Free kick for Rhode Island, Wilder I'll get that one. Wilder Arboleda with the free kick, ends up over the end line. It will be a corner kick for Rhode Island. The Oceaneers have played 4 times. They've won once, they've drawn once, and they've lost twice. And AC, 2 wins out of 8 matches, 6 points, 4 points for Rhode Island, but they've played half as many games. Corner kick coming from the far side. Taking left-footed in-swinger. A little long, and that's the same man who got the goal. Gets a header on net, saved by Gil. Emerson Barros connected with that one, but Ryan Gill gets the touch and rolls it out to this near side. Julian Barrios in midfield for AC, has the ball taken away from him. And Rhode Island comes up the left side. Barros has been busy, and this one will roll right to Gill.
Yes, he's been very busy, Mike. The first 4 minutes of this game, he's always looking to get on the ball, and that corner kick, he should have done better. A free header in the box, not picked up by the Atlantic City Crusaders there.
Rhode Island on the attack again. A little bit of time on the ball. Into the middle, Arboleda, Barros. Short pass is intercepted by the Crusaders and knocked downfield by Girardi. Daji Fritas in the middle. There's Frank Twentyboa. And Rhode Island regains control. Center of the midfield composed of Arboleda and Jefferson Rojas. Arboleda was a 4-year player at Providence College and was captain of that team. This is Barros on the left side. Rich Stone in defense for AC. Left side, Kyle Martin. Taken away, and Rhode Island had it for a moment, regained by AC. Kyle Martin has got a new position last week, and this week he's got a new number, wearing number 3 instead of 10.
Yes, Martin done well in that left back role last week. Settled in there nicely. It looks like head coach Cal Hall has put his trust in him again there. Hopefully he can have just as good a game, if not better, this week.
And I wonder if that is a matter of them liking what he does better at left back than in midfield, or just the composition of the roster, and they've got more midfield players than they do left backs.
Well, he's a very one-sided player with his left foot, so he looks a lot more confident at left back. He's always got the ball on his left foot, he's always playing that side, so that could be an option there.
Here comes AC talking about Martin. This is a pass looking forward for Dodgy Fritas. One man back for Rhode Island and well handled. Kyle Martin made a nice slide tackle down there as we were talking about him to break up the play. Meanwhile, it continues in the middle of the park. That's Rojas. High ball. Nobody there for Rhode Island. We need the rest of the starting lineup for Rhode Island. Chris Moore is their goaltender. Defensively, they've got Anthony Bauman, Taylor Backhouse, Chris DeMora, and Dennis Rosales. Midfield, Emerson Barros. We've already seen him get on the score sheet. Brian Rovira, Wilder Arboleda, and Jefferson Rojas, Sam Fonseca, and Andres Perdomo up top. Rhode Island with possession on the far side. Cross attempt is blocked. It'll be a throw-in. One to nothing is the score. Rhode Island in charge thus far. A long distance shot, never had a chance. That was off the foot of Fonseca. Well high and over Ryan Gill's goal.
Yes, Atlantic City's Crusaders started today with a 4-2-3-1 formation as they did last week. This time with Sternberger and the new boy Mitch Garrotti playing in the holding roles, with Frank Tonyboa up beside Dodgy Fritas. On the left it's Julian Berrios and Rodney Aguirre on the right. I hope I've said that right.
That one goes past Fritas in the middle, but he gets it back. Gives it to Girotti. You can see that those two midfielders, holding midfielders you're talking about, Sternberger and Girotti, drop back and try to link up with the defense, and this is Sternberger.
Yeah, they'll try and get them two on the ball all night. Spoke to head coach Kyle Hall before this game. He's excited to see how Mitch Garrotti is going to slip into his squad today. Been talking highly of him in training.
Arboleda made the move up the middle. The return pass to him was unsuccessful, and in the end, we've got a throw-in for AC on the far side. Emerson Barros with the goal, 1-0. Rhode Island. Long ball is headed away poorly. Dodgy Fritas gets it right to him, and a nice pass, well, a little too far for Aguirre, and he chases it, and ends up rolling over the end line, or the sideline, before he can get to it. Good idea from Fritas, but a little too much on the pass.
Yeah, right idea, trying to switch the play and get it out there, and Rodney Aguirre just couldn't get there. Bit more positive from the Atlantic City Crusaders there.
Going to be shell-shocked to be behind after 20 seconds.
Yeah, it wasn't what the coaching staff and the team would have expected. It was a good little run up the right-hand side, a good delivery, and the AC Crusaders were caught napping.
Girotti has it in midfield. Ends up playing it out of bounds. It is not a beautiful night. It's actually not as cold as it seemed like it might be. I was out watching my son play soccer today. It was freezing.
Yeah, I was out today in Delaware and it was very cold out there for 2 games. I was coaching this morning.
Yeah.
It picked up at the end, but not fantastic.
Here's a move for AC. Dodgy Fritas coming through the middle. Pokes it towards goal, but coming out to get it is Mora.
Yeah, Fritas getting in there, just a heavy touch with his first touch in. Couldn't get the ball under control to get a good shot away. More positives from the AC Crusaders are starting to settle into this game after the first 10 minutes.
In midfield is taken away by Kyle Martin and regained by Rhode Island. Good pressure on the ball there from Martin. And Rhode Island has to retreat through Rojas. Now a long ball from right to left. This is too high, bounces over the head of Emerson Barros.
It's a good idea because Emerson Barros had a lot of time there to get the ball down. It just bounced highly over his head. He would have been one-on-one with Richard Stone there. And I'm sure he would have fancied his chances against him with his pace. He looks lively, Barros.
Indeed he does. Arboleda, his pass is too far. Sternberger's going to slide in. Ends up falling for one of the Oceaneers. This is trouble right through the middle. Shot wide. What a chance for Andres Perdomo. Should have scored.
Yes, there's a golden opportunity there. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. He's got to hit the target. He's tried to be too clever and he's put it wide. Sloppy defending from the AC Crusaders. Two centre defenders split there, leaving a big gap for the striker.
And a bit of a let-off for AC there. They'll try to take advantage. This ball looking for Freitas. Handled back there. Well, it might fall for Aguirre. He was in the vicinity, but cleared away finally by the Oceaneers and regained by Girardi in midfield. Girardi behind 20 Boa. Goes to the Oceaneers, and again, a little bit sloppy at the back for Rhode Island. So far, no trouble has come of it. Sternberger pops one forward. This is Girardi. Hits him in the back and gets it over. Cross coming in. Headed away.
Yes, both defences have started off quite sloppy. If it carries on, we could be in for a lot of goals this evening.
Ball stolen away in midfield by Julian Barrios. 20 Boa almost caused an error on the far side there, but well done by Rhode Island to keep possession. Arboleda. It's passing through the midfield. Perdomo, Arboleda, and it ends up rolling to Rich Stone. Long ball. Goaltenders have to come out and kick that one away.
Goalkeeper was out quickly there, being alert. Read the pass from Stone. Dodgy Freitas, just couldn't get in behind.
Stone's throw into 20 Boa. It's knocked forward. Freitas is there. Tried to look for Barrios. And Rhode Island has it. Forward too far for Perdomo. And sent forward here for 20 Boa. I think 20 Boa does a nice job to hold his man off. Then he's just grabbed and pushed aside, and that will be a foul.
Yes, Frank 20 Boa holding the ball up there, using his body well. And getting a free kick for his side means he can push up the park now and hopefully put some more pressure on this Rhode Island defence as they take a shot.
Girardi's pass ends up being picked off by the Oceaneers, and a bad pass in turn by Rhode Island gives it back to AC. Rich Stone goes by one man, he goes by a second man, but the ball too heavily weighted and it goes to the defender. Girardi heads it to safety, and Kyle Martin. This is Freitas, past him to the goaltender.
With head coach Kyle Hull's reaction there, he wasn't happy with the short free kick. He obviously wanted something put into the box there. He was not happy that the ball went short into Tony Boa, and then they lost possession comfortably.
This ball aimed for Perdomo, all alone up front at the moment. Gill will clear it. 20 Boa couldn't quite control it in midfield. Had Freitas with him, and it's given away. This is Frank 20 Boa. Freitas with him. The pass is behind Freitas. And taken away by Rhode Island. Barros on the left side. Coming forward for Rhode Island. Pass is blocked by El Geyer. And now Kyle Martin. We've played about 13 plus minutes here in the first half. 1-0. Rhode Island is on top through Emerson Barros.
Yeah, it was a very scrappy start. And the game is settled down now. Both teams are getting the ball on the deck, trying to pass it now. Looks like Rhode Island are playing more a 4-3-3 formation when they're on the ball. Number 12 comes back in his position, bringing it more 4-4-2 when they're off the ball. So both teams selling the game nicely.
Ryan Gill throws it forward. They battle forward in midfield. Barrios for AC wins the battle, gets it to Stone. Barros blocks that pass, and fortunate for Rhode Island, it does not go out of bounds, goes right back to the defender on that side, Backhouse. Over to the right side now, Rhode Island will, well, they'll try the middle at the moment, Arboleda. And the dummy, ball played through, and coming up the right side, I think that's Rovira. Rovira cuts towards the middle, left-footed shot is too high and a bit wide as well. First was going to say first involvement for Rovira, but it may well have been him providing a cross, on the very first action of the game that led to the goal.
Yeah, this is for Barrios, who's playing very high when they're on the ball. When off the ball, he's slotting back into midfield. But when his team's on the ball, he's looking to really press onto the fullback Ridgestone and cause him problems.
Sternberger and Barrios now over to the other side, and Monticchio. Najee Fritas on the ball for AC. Will earn a throw-in. Well, I've been looking at the clock, and it seems like it goes from 37 to 35, and it's just been dodgy all night. But now I know it for sure. We've gone from 35 to 20.
Yeah, I don't know what's quite happened there.
I thought my mind might have been playing tricks with me, but now I know it's the clock. So we should have a half hour to go here in this first half. Whistle blows and a free kick coming for AC.
I'm sure this ball will go into the box here, Mike.
Yeah, especially after the
reaction of the coach.
Right.
I expect the delivery to be put into the box and the Atlantic City Crusaders to attack it.
Looks like Adam Sternberger going to be the man to send it into the box. Here comes the free kick. Najee Fritas is there, headed back towards the middle. And it will be collected by Aguirre on that side. Trying to get it back to Sternberger, and it's taken away by the Oceaneers. That pass was ill-advised. Goes right back to Sternberger. He pops it high in the air over to this right side, where Barrios will fight for it. Julian Barrios can't get it through. Falls for the Crusaders again. And Rhode Island this time will clear it out. Oceaneers forward for Rovira again. This is, Perdomo. Perdomo on the right side. Now cuts back, looks for some support. Cleared away by Martin. Craig 20 in midfield for AC. Turns, but he didn't have anybody to pass to. Girardi tries to get it back. Rhode Island plays it past him, and here they come. Arboleda, and this is Barros on the left. Emerson Barros.
That chance there from Dodgy Fritas was a golden opportunity. He just found himself static in the box, and his body position was all wrong, and he headed it backwards instead of forwards. If he held his run an extra second, he'd been coming onto the ball, and I'm sure that ball would have gone towards goal to challenge the goalkeeper. But his run just wasn't timed.
Infraction against Rhode Island gives AC a free kick. Headed away. Rojas. And Rhode Island controls on that far side. They lead it 1-0. Oceaneers have played Western Mass twice and lost to them both times. A win and a draw in their other two matches. Barros again on the left side, cuts to the middle. Notice the last time they really played him to go to his right. This shot is too high from the midfielder Arboleda. They seem to be willing to give Emerson Barros that left side.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of space out there, and he's causing the defence a lot of problems. He's a man for me. I'd be shutting down quite a lot. And the other side, the right midfield, they're getting a lot of space, and they're quite happy to take on the fullbacks one-on-one, both Ridgestone and Cal Martin. If they don't sort it out, they'll be in for a tough night all night.
Najee Fritas heads it forward. And chasing back to pin it up is the defender Backhouse. Barros in midfield for Rhode Island. The wins came against the Evergreen Diplomats. Every time I start to say that, Barros comes flying up the left side. Here he comes again, Barros, and Gio is there to block that cross. It will be a corner kick, though, for the Rhode Island Oceaneers.
Yeah, shit again. Barros getting more space on that left-hand side, driving at the AC Crusaders defence and causing them more problems. Ryan Gill getting in a good position to put it behind for a corner. He's the danger man this evening.
Corner kick coming from his near side. Rovira to take with the left foot. And it is past the goal, past everybody, and out of bounds. Well, now the clock's back in order. 26 minutes. And change to go in the first half. AC looking for a goal. They've lost their last 2 home matches here by 4-1 score lines.
And I'm sure the first thing that coach staff said they want to tighten up at the back. You can see the 8 goals in 2 games. The first thing they do is can see the goal after 20 seconds. It's not what they would have wanted.
Here comes Rhode Island looking for Fonseca. It'll be a throw-in. Well, they've had some different players playing on that back line with Monticchio coming in now this week.
Yes, especially after the sending off last week to Nico. They have to reshuffle the pack.
Shot comes too high from Fonseca. What is the length of the suspension for Nico Tramontana?
I think it's 1 game.
1 game.
I think he'll be back next week if he's selected, obviously.
Right. 2 yellow cards last week for Tramontana, and that's why he's absent today. Substitutes available for AC include Tetsuya Okuda, Sam Ridley, Aaron Hilton, Marko Tomiljanovic. Rhode Island takes possession and then promptly gives it away. Yuri Siskin, Michael Perillo, and O'Shane Rose available for Kyle Hall as this match proceeds. Throwing for AC on the near side. Knocked forward by Sternberger. He's got a man in the middle. That's 20 Boa. And up the left side, Kyle Martin.
Sternberger's been connecting more passes this week. Being more successful with his passing range and keeping the ball well for each side.
This is Girardi with a chance to find Barrios, who is onside. Julian Barrios on the right for AC. Looks to the middle. Tries to get by his man, and he gets a corner out of it.
Yeah, he showed nice feet there. Took on his man one-on-one, trying to get the cross in. He'll be delighted to get a corner there.
Demura, the defenseman, arguing that the last touch was from Barrios, and he's not the only one arguing about it, but they're going to lose that argument.
Yes, the lines here are fantastic, and they'll be quite deceiving. I remember the first game against the Philadelphia Fury. We had the fullback Daniel Moss give away a throw-in from the wrong line, which the AC Crusaders won the free kick and scored the winning goal from in the opening game of the season. They can be quite deceiving sometimes.
Playing the blue line on the sidelines and the end line. This is Julian Barrios going to take the corner kick, right-footed, and goes right to one of the Oceaneers and headed away by Barros, who finds the return pass in his direction, but instead picked up by Rovira. Brian Rovira has Barros as an outlet on the left. Return pass is knocked away, but slide tackle and knocked out of bounds by Sternberger.
Great tackle from Sternberger there, doing his role, holding midfield, getting across when he's tackling, getting his team back and organised. Yet again, more success up that left-hand side for the Rhode Island Oceaneers as they attack again.
Yep, Barros and Rich Stone have come up against each other quite a few times here in the first half, and Barros hasn't necessarily gotten the better of Stone all those times, but he was in the spot to score the goal in the opening seconds.
Yeah, Stone's handled him okay. He done well there, getting his body in front of the man in the ball and winning his team a free kick. You'll have to be in the ball this evening, you have to be switched on for the whole game. He's going to be a tough opponent to mark, but Stone so far did okay.
Ryan Gill's free kick is taken by Rhode Island. Rovira on the right side. Chased down by Aguirre. And it'll earn AC a free kick. Crusaders will not be at home again for another 3 weeks. And that'll in fact be the final home game for AC of the fall schedule. Comes on November the 1st. They'll be here against the Evergreen Diplomats.
They'll be looking to take someone from these last 2 games, try and put themselves in a driving seat and climb themselves up the league.
Currently in 3rd place in the Mid-Atlantic Conference. 8 teams in the American Soccer League, divided into 2 conferences. And Crusaders 2 wins, 6 losses, 6 points from 8 matches.
Yes, they're a bit unfortunate. The last time they played the Evergreen Diplomats with a 1-0 loss. They had a chance to win that game.
Evergreen trails AC in the standings. They're 1 win and 4 losses. That 1 win you just mentioned coming against AC. So just 3 points for Evergreen. And And see, everybody's in action tonight in the American Soccer League. The Fury are at Icon.
Yeah, that'll be an exciting game. An Icon.
Icon already has visited Washington Township to play the Fury, and the Fury came away with a 1-0 victory in that game. Goal from Nick Kolarak. We'll see if the Fury can do the double here against Icon. Meanwhile, in this game, it is 1-0, Rhode Island over AC. Frank Twentyboa loses control on the near side, out for a throw-in.
For me, the AC Crusaders like that little bit of intensity. Everything's a bit slow, a bit lackadaisical. Seem to move the ball a bit quicker and try and find the striker and the wide players. And I'd also like to see Frank Twentyboa get on the ball a bit more. He can be an exciting player, but be a bit restricted to the amount of time he's getting on the ball.
Rhode Island makes a mistake on that near side. It gives away a throw-in. Twentyboa will take it. Barrios turns. This is one towards dodgy free toss, but it's headed away. Girardi had a chance for AC. It's loose in the middle. Pop forward and will be handled, well, for a moment. It was grabbed by Perdomo. This is somewhat dangerous. Ryan Gill will get there first.
Yeah, very casual there from Mitch Girardi. Done well to win the ball back, but successful pass back to Ryan Gill, who cleared it well.
Now in the middle, Fonseca is offsides. Free kick for AC. 18 minutes and, well, almost a full 19 minutes to go here in the first half. 1-0, Rhode Island. Girardi has a go off of Perdomo.
Very casual again there.
He's fortunate it came right back to him.
Yes.
And Rhode Island back to the defenseman, Backhouse. Free kick for AC. Going to be taken by Girardi. Looking for Freitas. Chested down. Freitas gives it back to Barrios. Tries to play it through two men. Twentyboa, well, foul going to be called against Julian Barrios for tripping Backhouse.
I like to see the AC Crusaders get the ball out wide more. They're very playing straight down the middle up to dodge Freitas. Use the width more. Get Julian Barrios and Northern Aguirre on the ball more. Use the wide areas and get crosses into the box. Yeah,
Barrios has seen the ball here, some on the right, but have not seen the ball come up the left much for Aguirre. That one goes past Sternberger. Here comes Rhode Island the other way. Shot is too high and a little bit wide. Not too far off.
Sternberger got lucky there. Bad miscontrol in the middle of the park, and the center midfielder picked it up nicely and got his shot away. A let off there for the AC Crusaders, I would say. That's two good chances. Rhode Island Oceaneers have had to double their lead.
That's right.
It may come back to haunt them.
El Geyer for AC. Monticchio on the other side. Michael Monticchio's pass goes out of bounds.
They're trying to play out the back there. They're trying to get the ball and pass it, but there's no options in midfield. It looks very static when the central defenders get the ball. And they're forced to go long up to dodgy Freitas again. I'm sure they want to get Adam Sternberger and Mitch Girardi on the ball more, and especially Frank Twentyboa.
Backhouse forward for Barros. Perdomo, that was Arboleda, lost control. Twentyboa is in the middle there, but this one's going to go against AC. Rojas takes it quickly. Lifted forward. Perdomo goes right by his man, cuts it back, and I think that's Kyle Martin that came back to help out and ends up stealing that ball away. Barrios tries to get it, can't do so. Here comes Rhode Island. Pass through the middle. It goes all the way through to Gill. He'll roll it out. Boy, he faked it.
Even for Aguirre and Barrios swapping wings now. Aguirre coming to the right and Barrios coming on to the left. Kyle Hall's trying to make something happen here. Mix his team up a little bit.
Demora's pass headed away by AC, who comes the other way. Dodgy Freitas and Twentyboa both go for it, and it's the Rhode Island man that gets there first.
Yeah, he stepped in well, won the ball for his side. If not, it looked like Freitas or Twentyboa could have been in for a chance there.
About a half hour gone. It was 20 seconds gone before the first goal came. Here's a chance for AC coming through the middle of the park. Tony Boa has an opportunity. He is tripped. Referee will call a penalty. Penalty coming for the AC Crusaders. Frank, Tony Boa tripped in the box. You said that he's an exciting player, and he made something happen right there.
Yeah, he made something happen. Great run, great determination, great drive, and he won his team a penalty kick. Unfortunately, it looks like he's hurt. But he's fantastic run. That's what we've been looking for from him. I said a minute ago he's going to get on the ball. Get on the ball there. He made something happen for his side. Hopefully he's okay.
And whether he's hurt or not, isn't it his responsibility to act hurt?
Well, he's got the penalty. He's got the penalty already.
Well, he wants to make sure that he convinces the referee that he's made the right call.
Yeah, he's getting up now.
Yeah.
But
you're right.
Jaded in his run there, but I'm sure he's okay. He's a warrior, Frank. I know I've met him a couple of times, and he certainly won't want to come off.
Let's see who the man to take the penalty kick is going to be. Adam Sternberger has the ball. And a discussion is still going on between the referee and a couple of the Rhode Island players. Still trying to argue about that penalty, but it is done. The penalty will come here in the 31st minute.
I don't know if there was a card given there, was there?
I did not see a card.
Because it was last man.
Well, not a red card, certainly.
No.
Here comes Sternberger. The goaltender is Chris Mora. He scores. He put it down the middle. Mora went left, and Adam Sternberger levels things up. We are even at 1.
Yeah, he waited till the goalkeeper moved there and put the ball straight in the middle with power. Great penalty, and the AC Crusaders are back in the game.
Well, you said that the missed chances for Rhode Island could come back and haunt them, and well, at the moment it is haunting them. We are even at 1 apiece.
Yeah, game's back level now, and it's all to play for. I'm sure that'll give the AC Crusaders confidence to go and try and take this game.
A huge boost. They haven't played even here for the whole first half hour. Now they get a chance to start over. And in the 32nd minute, it is Adam Sternberger with the penalty. So, 1-1. And throw in for the Crusaders on the far side. Sternberger has it. Goes past a man. He goes down. If he wasn't fouled, then he dove. We shall see. Sternberger's up. Here comes Rhode Island the other way. And this will be a foul.
Yeah, looked like an elbow to the face there.
Yellow card. Wait just a moment for that man to turn his back. Make sure we've got the right player booked there for the yellow card.
Number 18, I think it is.
That would be Andres Perdomo. Oh, it's Arboleda, isn't it? It's Wilder Arboleda. Wilder Arboleda, number 20.
Apologies.
Free kick coming for AC. Looking for Aguirre on the right side. Ball is loose. Barros going for it along with Sternberger, and it'll be Sternberger that gets the throw in for AC.
I know it's only been 2 minutes, but Sternberger looks lively now. Since his goal, he's a bit busier. He's trying to get on the ball as much as he can. He's covered a lot of yardages the last couple of minutes trying to get on the ball.
Tony Boa whipped down, and complaints there from Rojas, but I don't know what he's got to complain about. He grabbed him by the arm and spun him.
No, like Frank Finibo had a complaint there as well, but he's on his side of free kick again, and another chance for the AC Crusaders to put it in the box.
Sternberger will send it in. He blasts one from distance. It is tipped over the bar. I do believe the goaltender got a piece of that, and he did. It will be a corner kick. I'm not sure whether that was on goal or not.
Yeah, he seen the goalkeeper not set, and he thought, I'll have a strike. Caught him off guard a little bit there. The goalkeeper recovered well and had a nice tip over the bar. But we know what Adam Sternberger can do. He's scored that wonder goal in the first game of the season against the Philadelphia Fury. He looks livelier now.
He does indeed. Here comes another corner kick for AC. Sent into the box. Punched away by Mora and cleared by Rhode Island. Kyle Martin tries to win it back, and he does. Barrios gets it to the left side. Tricky moves over there from Tony Boa. Throw in coming. Looking for Fritas. Knocked away, and another corner kick coming for AC. 1-1 is now our score. Penalty for Sternberger, canceling out the early strike from Emerson Barrows. And now the AC Crusaders putting the pressure on.
Yes, and are both central defenders now.
This one is long. Did El Geyer get the last touch on that? He did. He headed it a bit wide, and it'll be a goal kick.
Maguire coming up for the first time now into the box and showing his presence, trying to get the head on goal. Both central defenders going up now.
Goaltender Chris Mora will hit it for Rhode Island with 9 minutes to go in the first half. 1-1. Emerson Barros wins it in midfield. Nicely done, and he passes it forward to Perdomo. Looking for the return. This is Barros. He is offsides. Not by much, I wouldn't think.
No, that was close. He's trying to play off the last man's shoulder and get him behind quite a lot. First time we've seen him in the last 10 minutes. I'm sure the AC are happy to keep them quiet in that spell.
Stone sends one forward. Bounces off a couple of players in midfield.
I'm the referee.
Barros has it taken away. Not fairly, though, says our referee, Rich Stone, guilty of the foul. And Rhode Island will send players forward here as they set up for this free kick. Backhouse will take it. 2 men over there on the far side. Rovira is one of them. It is knocked over the head of the goaltender, and it's going to go as a corner kick.
Not the greatest of clearances by Maguire, but he got the ball away, to say the least.
Corner kick coming for the Rhode Island Oceaneers. Hard to know what the Oceaneers how they will do in this league based on just the 4 matches thus far and having played Western Mass twice. This is an interesting test, and so far it's even. Corner kick coming to the back post, punched away by Gill. Sent back in, high into the air. Barros is there. He heads it towards goal, and Gill will have an easy catch there. He'll throw it up this left side for 20 Boa, see if the Crusaders can break. 20 Boa, the referee thought about it for a little bit, then decided to give the foul.
As you say, it's hard to tell how they'll set up. They look like they have 1 or 2 promising players, but for me at the back, they look very dodgy. A lot of mistakes back there, a lot of inconsistency. But as you say, the boy, is it Barrios, looks very promising, exciting. He's one of these guys who can change the game for them.
Foul called against AC. So you say the Oceaneers are dodgy at the back and the Crusaders are dodgy at the front.
Yeah.
Dodgy free test.
You could say that, dodgy free test, yeah. And the scoreboard tonight, which looks like it's back on track.
Long free kick taken, headed away by the Crusaders. Arboleda gets to it in midfield and gives it right away to Sternberger. Sends 20 Boa forward. And 20 Boa is through. Pokes it past one man. He is a little bit to the left. Goaltender coming out. This is going to be a race. And the goaltender has lost it. It is an empty net. Crusaders fire wide. 20 Boa had a couple of men to aim for in there. No, I would have liked to maybe see him take it towards goal and see what opened up, but ended up putting it wide.
Yeah, he had time. Another fantastic run from 20 Boa, took his defender away. It's a great flick off from dodgy free task.
Exactly.
It's allowed Frank 20 Boa to get in there, but he had 3 men to aim for, as you said, Mike, and for me, he's made the wrong choice. He's been a bit greedy there. Maybe take it in and pick out a man for an easy tap in, but the goalkeeper was a bit lost.
It just gets so exciting when the goalkeeper's out and you know there's nobody there, and you just...
attacking players want to score goals. We've seen that last week.
It remains 1-1 as this game, the excitement level has certainly ratcheted up in the past 10 minutes. Big collision there in midfield. First Stone went down, and then Fonseca, and referee sees nothing to call. Ends up in the hands of Ryan Gill.
Yeah, you said it's been an exciting game. A lot of chances for both sides. End-to-end stuff, which is always good. Both teams matching up well.
It's always good to see chances coming from smooth offensive moves rather than defensive mistakes.
Yes, correct.
That's what we saw just there with Fritas and 20 Boa hooking up.
Yes,
and talk about the wrong choice. Chris Mora made the wrong choice coming out. He was let off the hook. Here comes Rhode Island. Man through the middle, Rovira gives it off to Perdomo, puts it forward. Barros will chase it. Gill gets there first and collects it. Again, you got to worry about the lines on the field there when you're talking about the goaltender handling the ball in the 18-yard box. If he's got the wrong line, then
he's giving away a free kick, but Ryan Gill done well. Good little touch back into his hands to retrieve the ball as he sends it long.
Headed in the air by the Oceaneers. 20 Boa tries to control. That's Girardi, and it's taken away by Rhode Island. Coming up the right side. Fonseca into the middle, and it is blocked. It's going to be a corner kick.
Girardi looks like he's got a lot of pace as well. And Cal Martin getting caught just a little bit too far at the part there ahead of Mitch Girardi when he lost the ball, and nearly let Girardi in there for a cross and maybe another finish, but the central defender got across well and cleared up the mistake.
Corner kick for Rhode Island in the last 5 minutes of the first half. This one comes out. It's cleared away by Aguirre. And 20 Boa. And one of the Oceaneers battle for it. Barros tries to get it. And again, the defense cleans it up for AC. Billhead out of play for a throw-in. Emerson Barros in the first minute for Rhode Island, and Adam Sternberger from the spot in the 32nd minute for AC. Fritas going to chase all the way across the park, looking to disrupt play. Oceaneers send it forward. Fonseca will not get there before it ends up in the arms of Gill, who tries to quickly play it the other way.
Yeah, Fritas pressing well there and winning the ball back for his team, causing the mistake for the Rhode Island Oceaneers. Did not see much of that high press this week in comparison to last week's first half.
Girardi turns and plays a ball that's scooped up by the defender and give it off to Barros. Barros, I don't know what that was. I think that was a long-distance shot that went not very far. Here comes Dodgy Fritas the other way for AC. 20 Boa trying to get into the play. Dodgy Fritas cuts the middle. He'll shoot, save, and it's loose, but only defenders there to collect it. I wonder that the defender couldn't have gotten to that ball before it went over the line. Instead, it will be a corner kick.
Yeah, Fritas got him behind well there, created the opportunity. Should have done better with his strike. It was straight at the goalkeeper with power, but either side, both corners he was looking for. And Frank 20 Boa running in late there.
20 Boa will go over to that far side and take this corner kick. Comes in towards the box, headed towards goal. It's loose. The goaltender can't quite get it. Again, shot deflected wide, and this will be a corner kick, I believe, for AC. No clear-cut chances in there, but it did fall to a couple of Atlantic City players. The one shot had no chance of getting through. Too many bodies in the way.
Yeah, Aguirre getting the strike away there, and yet again making himself a presence in the box, just deflected away out for another corner. The Oceaneers look dodgy from corners.
This one comes in. Fritas gets a head on it. It's saved, and I think the referee has an infraction against AC in the box anyway.
I think that's been four corners for AC Crusaders and 4 opportunities on goal.
Well, since the penalty, AC has put a lot more pressure on the Rhode Island back four and goaltender, and this is a very even match.
Yeah, they've been playing now with more freedom and confidence since the goal. I'm sure they believe in themselves a bit more as Fritas flicks it on well there.
Well, his best two plays have been those two flicks, Dodgy Fritas and Girardi, with a man on the left and a man on the right. Instead sends a shot tamely wide.
For me, he's 40 yards out there. If he scores from there, he wins a house. He's got to take the ball in there and put pressure in the back four, maybe draw a defender out and make the pass. But he's seen the goal, he's seen the limelight and the headlines in the paper, and it's a mistake there for him.
Going to be a free kick for the goaltender. We got about a minute plus to go here, plus whatever stoppage time the referee sees fit to add. This is Aguirre. Interesting, since Aguirre and Barrio switched sides, it's been Aguirre who has been much more involved, so it's really this right side that has been the side that the Crusaders have used.
Right, quite a lot of space out there, especially on the left-hand side for the Oceaneers as well, with number 12 Barrios.
Well, I wonder if that's the reason that the Crusaders are attacking that side, because Barros keeps getting forward, leaving space available for...
He's leaving 1v1s. He's playing high up the field up next to Rich Stone, which is also leaving Aguirre now 1-on-1 with his fullback, which where the game could be won or lost.
DeMora will handle this throw in. Barros tries to flick one through, and that is picked off by Girardi. And 20 Bloa plays it up this left side this time. And now he'll try to find Fritas, who falls down, leaves it an easy clearance for Rhode Island, but they give it back. Through the middle, Girardi with some, well, he had some space for a moment, then collided with a Rhode Island player. Kyle Martin has it for AC. In the final moments of this first half, tied at 1, and AC finally gives it away. Backhouse clears, and the Crusaders get it right back. Sternberger will give it over to Kyle Martin. Stolen away by Rovira. Fonseca will try to find Barros. And good recovery by the defense of AC. And slide tackle there, or not a slide tackle, but a tackle nonetheless, as Stone wins the ball momentarily. That did not go out. It did go out. It'll be a throw-in.
Yeah, it's a great tackle from Rich Stone, letting him know that he's there and he's in for the battle. He's happy for him to go one-on-one with him. Great sliding challenge.
We talked about Barros and how busy he was in the beginning of this game, and he looked really dangerous, and he has marginally been taken out of this game as it's gone along.
Yeah, Stone's figured him out. He's defended him very well the last 30 minutes, 35 minutes.
Still some time here in this first half. Girardi battling in the middle with Fonseca, and then he trips him. And Fonseca earns the free kick from 39 yards out.
Yeah, it'll be the last chance of the half, I think, before half-time.
Bauman, the defender, will take the free kick. And
sending the big boys up again.
Rhode Island imagining the same thing, that this will be the last action, presumably of the first half, and they'll send a lot of bodies forward.
Two center defenders going up.
Free kick, this is trouble on the far post, man is free, and he scores, he's onside. AC surrenders in the final minute of the first half, and Rovira gets the goal. He was wide open on the back post.
Yeah, as I said, they sent a lot of bodies up there, and they've conceded a goal in the first 20 seconds, and the last 20 seconds of the half just switching off there. A nice little touch and finish there from the striker, and putting the ball in, not what the AC Crusaders wanted going into half-time.
2-1 is the score at halftime. That was indeed the last action of the half. Brian Rovira getting on the board for Rhode Island. We will go to halftime. Crusaders, after what had been a very positive final 15 minutes, will go to the locker room with their heads a little bit down and trailing 2-1. At halftime, 2-1. We'll be back in 15 minutes with the second half. You're watching AC Crusaders Soccer.